Hello, chat. There's my game. Hello, how are we doing? Was good. Welcome in. It's Judgment Core Day. I guarantee, 100%, it's Judgment Core Day. Don't take my word for it. I might be lying. How's it going, though? Hello, Flix, cool that guy. Was good, Nefred. Hello, Carvan Veras. Was good, Vint. Hello, Joltic. Hello, 272 Rated. Hello, VMS Cream. Hello, Enzion. Hello, Nero. What is good? Rice is my god. Hello, hello. Was good. How are we doing? How are we doing today? Okay. Anyway, we need to lock in. Whammy. That's good. We gotta lock in today. I gotta stab some. Oh, it's light. Oh no, I don't like that. There we go. That's better. Sorry, I've got to make the. I've got to put the dark end back on. It's just so much better that way. Oh, this is just so much better. What Slayer are you gonna do for Final Money? Honestly, E-Man. It's the one that I actually enjoy the most. E-Man is by far and away the Slayer that I like the most out of the bunch. Is it the best? No, absolutely not. It's but it's fun. I like it. I think it's fun. So that's all that matters realistically. You know what? I might put custom items on again. See if I like them in E-Man. I can't remember. Oh yeah, right. I never actually finished the atom split, did I? Right. It's probably not great, actually, is it? I wonder where the animation setting... Oh, never mind, that works. Yeah, I never actually finished the atom split. So it kind of looks a bit, well, cooked, I guess. The ability atom split looks absolutely fucked. Ah, well, too much effort. Never finishing it now. Are you going to do the Grand Feast? I will not. This is a Slayer's only profile. And I don't exactly have another profile. But how are we doing? What's good, Suturo? Welcome in. And hello, Epoch. Epoch, I don't know how to say your name, but what's good? Guess I probably should have... no, I'm not. I can't bother. Going back and making new textures is... I just can't bother. It's too much effort now. Way too much effort nowadays. I don't got that kind of time. I do have that kind of time. But I have better things. Can you show us points in your Power Stone? It is... Where is it? It is Scorching, and all my tunings are on crit damage. Struggling Surviving Man Tier 4. Have a good atom split, 5k Final Destination. Well, it'll be because you need way more kills on your Final Destination. 5k is extremely low. 20k is kind of considered as minimum-ish. You can go earlier if you have really good gear. But you're gonna need more kills on your FD. That's what I'd fix there. And it will make your life so much easier. Equally, I mean, what? A lot of E-Man is just kind of learning the boss. And the more times you do it, the easier it gets. Is that 150 to 200 extra defense? What? 150 to 200 extra defense per piece? Yeah. That's a lot of extra defense. Pretty sure that, yeah, that's pretty sure it's 150 extra defense per piece, right? Or at least it should be. That's a fuck ton of extra defense, what? Every little bit of defense gives you more EHP. I mean, I can show you the difference directly between high and low kill FD if you want. Yo, was good, Royal Clown? How's it going? Tier 4 under 6 seconds. Well, 82% attack speed is the absolute minimum. And I deal about 7 to 800k damage. 5k to 20k is like 40, 50 extra defense per piece. Oh. Even still, yes, it's worth it. Once again, do you want me to show you the difference? Because I can buy myself a second set of FD, I think. Actually, I don't know whether I can. I might have to go into a different profile. No, I don't have enough money there either. Pretty sure I can afford a low kill set. But it ends up being quite a big difference. Oh, please don't fuck up now. Please don't fuck up now. Please. Wonderful timing. Beautiful timing. You still got dice to give out on that other profile? No, the other profile's finished. There's nothing left on it anymore. It is, I mean, the only stuff that's left on it is soulbound items and stuff that I'm going to be transferring at some point in time. Sub to one off, thank you for the follow. Was good, was good. How we doing? Holy, sub to one off with the prime as well. My goat. Thank you very much. Holy. Transferring, not very legal. LF, read the rules again. Because it is, in fact, very legal. Been watching your vids for a while? Well, thank you very much. Hope they have at least been somewhat entertaining. So you stream tuned in? Well, was good. Welcome in. The streams are different to the videos, I would say, to some degree. They can... From profile to profile is bannable, bro. Once again, go read the rules. And come back and tell me that it is bannable. And that you will get banned for transferring items between profiles. If you can't be bothered to do that, give me a few seconds and I'll bring them up myself. I know you're doing PV, but can you see if I have the gear fit to do tier 40, man? Once again, I'm sorry, man. I don't. If you want to type your gear in the chat, I'm down. What pack is this? Just checked. It's true. Then you didn't check. If we're talking about the custom items, it's Fire Sky. I don't use it very often because I stopped making it ages ago. I from time to time put it on. Hold on, let me pull up Hypixel's rules on transferring items. Hypixel skyblock rules and policies. Boosting and abusive trading. We acknowledge that players have completed a lot of work for their islands and allow items to be moved from a profile no longer in use for themselves on a new profile. Trading across profiles is allowed as long as it's not abusive and does not boost profiles with specific materials, items, or coins. Profile boosting. Using profiles to continuously transfer coins, items, or materials to another profile. It is profile boosting. It is not. Taken directly from the forums. Fuck the forums. This is directly on the this is Skyblock's rules. This is the official rules and regulations for Hypixel Skyblock. This is why I say go back and read the rules. The forums can be out of date or wrong. This is why we always refer to the official rule page and not the forums. Do you think it's smarter to get carries? Carries is faster. Do you have a guild? I do not. Carries is faster. In my opinion, grinding is more fun. So, your choice. What did you major in college? I've actually done a few different things. I'm qualified in sports science, I'm qualified in professional cookery, and I will be soon qualified in practical effects. And prosthetics. I have AP exams tomorrow. Ooh, let's go. Good luck, good luck. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. All's good. Oh, shit. Okay, 3/4 Fiery Crimson with Renowned Warden Helmet and Renowned All Recon. And Dark Claymore as a sword because my katana is bad. I'm assuming because you don't have an Atom Split, but Atom Split should deal more damage. Also, Atom Split is better for DPS because of how much ferocity it gives. I mean, if we don't have an Atom Split yet, then fair enough. I have Hype and Term, still can't get a tier 4 sub 60. Yeah, that's just a straight skill issue, brother. I'll be honest. I mean, although you did say you're using an E-Man pet earlier, so I guess that probably doesn't help very much. Why no Rag? Because there's no point. Rag is only going to give me like 100 and something strength, and it's just not worth using. It doesn't decrease my boss times enough to be worth using right now. Before E-Drag for E-Man. Kind of depends. I don't know because I haven't been able to properly test it. Ank is probably better than Lion if you can use Swarm, to be fair. Issue is if like you're like me, for example, and you can't use Swarm yet, Lion is better. Quick ways to decrease E-Man times. Get more damage. Epic E-Man to Mythic. Well, Mythic E-Man's only for spawning, so, I mean, yes. But, once again, Enderman Pet's realistically only for spawning the boss. Will it help me reduce my sub? Well, yeah, obviously. More damage means faster bosses. I'm cooked. What? Oh, will it help? Sorry, will it help me reduce? Well, no, obviously not. Because you use it to spawn the boss. Enderman Pet is used to spawn bosses, not kill them. Unless you are heavily undergeared. Do 7k, but my survivability is my problem. Honestly, just get used to the boss. And heal, and keep healing. I'll be honest. What armor are you using? I'm using full Final Destination. Yeah, Frozen Power Stone is a very nice Power Stone to use. Issue is it's a little harder to, with how many kills? Oh, like 50 to 70k. Worth to spend money on it. Yes, if you, it won't make your bosses faster. Mythic E-Man will not make your kill times faster, because it is the same as an Epic E-Man. What it will do is make your spawn times faster. Up to you. I think, yes, I think it's very worth using. I use one because I think it's worth using. What Power Stone? I'm using Scorching. However, Frozen is really strong to if you struggle to survive. What pet do you have? I'm using a lion. Mind showing what it gives? Give me a second. Okay, so the roses didn't shoot. Peek. Not too sure why. I was definitely holding it for plenty long enough. There we go. That's better. My little bit of extra DPS that slowly kills me. Definitely a choice, for sure. Do gotta love when it just kind of ignores the summons, though. Never ideal. Should I use Buttery? Wait, I actually haven't even looked at what that does. Oh, hey, that's actually a decent kill time. Nice. Sub still 80 to 90. Well, Enderman Pet is going to be a pretty large part of that. Because, once again, Enderman Pet is not a good pet for the boss. Enderman Pet is for spawning the boss. It is not a damage pet. Another decent portion of that might literally just be experience in the boss. Speed and attack. Ah, I got you. Oh, I don't have frozen, right. Also, once again, like, are you at 82% attack speed? I guess is, are you at 82% attack speed? I guess is a good question to ask as well. There you go. That's what frozen does. Another Slayer's hype profile? Yeah. It's a significantly different one. I was trying to raid bait you. Oh. Got it. Honestly, it's a little bit of a different one this time around. Why can't you do dungeons to max Slayer? Trust. I gotta lock in. What's your kata again? 20. Yo, what's good, rat? How don't your souls die? Because they're not next to the boss long enough, and I would assume, what souls are you using? Different souls have different health, of course. Should I use Fort for E-Man? Absolutely. You use your term. Use term. Absolutely. How much damage you give? No idea. Maybe like 700k-ish. How's the new profile been? Honestly, kind of hard. It's been good. I'd say we're doing at least decent. I need to swap lobbies. This one is tragic. Where'd the plushie stand go? It's behind me. Well, no, it's over there actually. But the plushies are all on the floor down there. What's your set? Literally PV me, brother. You are on the game. You are actively messaging me on the game to ask what my setup is. Just do /PV. Move the cam and diddle the... Nope. I'm using Wither Spectres. Okay, then you need to go through hits phase faster, because obviously Wither Spectres have extremely low health. Can you show your health? No, your damage. Yes, I'll leave it on for a whole boss. Name the cube. I'm not putting Jeffrey Epstein in the cube. Give me a sec. I'll give that back. I'll give those points back. I'm not putting Jeffrey Epstein in the cube. Should I? Don't know how to get tank zombies, and I have 3 souls max. No, don't get me wrong. Wither Spectres, they do work. They work. I used Wither Spectres on a different profile. Wither Spectres work. You just got to go through the hits phase faster. What if my IGN is Jeffrey Epstein? I don't care. You're not having Jeffrey Epstein on the cube. That's your choice for having it. That. Where is my... There you go. Review requests. Name in cube. Reject. And we good. But yeah, no, Wither Spectres do work. You just got to go through a little bit faster. What is cube? It is, it's where my minions used to be on my old main profile. And there's a lot of names. There's a lot of signs in there that people can give channel points, and then they get their name on the sign. But yeah, Wither Spectres do work. You just got to make sure to heavily supplement them with arrows to go through the phases faster. Otherwise, as you probably noticed, they do die. And you have to replace them every now and then anyway. They are very much weaker than any other summon, realistically, that is viable. Upside is they're really, really cheap. Oh, fuck nuts. Yeah, that was bad. Song, Peanut Butter V3. What are you going for right now? How do you have 10 souls max? Doesn't matter. I can only use 3 at a time anyway. It doesn't matter how many I have in there. Tank zombies obtained from Master Mode 3. You can use tank zombies from Master Mode 1. M1 tank zombies are... I'd recommend that one instead of M3s. To be fair, actually. M1 works fine. And Sting and Mosquito Shortbow is for Terror's money-making method. Do you like Tarantula Slayer? I like Slayers, then yes. We can't hear shit. I feel like you probably can now. A bit. Then turn the volume up. Texture pack called for the Dark End. This might surprise you, but it's called Dark End. This might come as a shock. I know it's a lot to take in. I know it's a lot to take in. But yeah, the amount of souls that I have in my scythe doesn't matter. I can only use 3 of them. What the fuck is this? What am I listening to right now? I'm actually, bro, I feel like I'm getting... What the fuck? How is Grand Feast going? I don't know. I'm not doing it. GG. I gotta find a new lobby again. I don't know why there's so many people doing E-Man in the bruises. 550 MP, 18k FD, Reaper Scythe, but I can't do tier 3. I die when it's 10 mil below every time. What can I do? Heal more. All your gear's fine. I mean, your cat's 20. How you obtain him? I bought them off the auction house. That's about it. I was gonna do a song request, but you skipped to a peak song. That was a song. It was a song. I mean, it definitely exists for sure. Yeah, I'll be honest. Just either do more damage or heal more. I'll be honest with you. Do tank zombies die? Not usually. Very rarely. I mean, if you try and have them summoned out, if you accidentally summon them outside of a hits phase, then they might do. Can you do anything other than Slayers on this profile? Yes, but no. So I need to, in order to do something that's actually just do exclamation token. Easier than trying to explain the whole thing myself. Obviously, downside to tank zombies is that they require a lot more mana than Wither Spectres. Which definitely makes them a little bit less viable, for sure. What do you do if your tank zombies die? Well, that's why I bought one with so many in. If one dies, then I still have a shit ton left. I've got a couple of rounds if they die. And then if I run out, then I have to buy a new Reaper Scythe. What? Or, yeah, I have to either buy a new Reaper Scythe, or I go and... I either have to buy a new Reaper Scythe, or I have to go and... or I just go and get Wither Spectres. Like, I mean, it's not that deep. Wither Spectres are pretty good. Did you trade all the first 3 sets of tokens? I haven't done... I haven't finished Sven, so only Rev and Tara. There is a mod such a thing that that does not allow you to complete the experimentation without a Guardian equipped. No, because that would be cheating. There's probably a mod that sends a notification if you try and do it without if you open the menu without a Guardian equipped. But it would be cheating to stop you from doing it. Sky Honey gives you a reminder. Yeah, there you go. Sky Honey does. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. A lot. Stop. Please. There we go. I spend a lot of money on dyeing my Crimson set. Do you think it's okay to waste money on stuff like that from time to time? Absolutely not. How dare you spend your money how you want to in a video game? How dare you disgust me. You did truly disgust me. How dare you spend your money how you want to in this game? Yeah, man. Do what the fuck you want. You do whatever you want. Have you tried a T-Rex? Yes, it is just worse than a lion. With Swarm, Anki is likely better, provided you can get all 500 strength out of it. If I use Tank Zombie with explosive ammo, how much, using Term, how much sub will it reduce? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. When you get in a G-Drag, no time soon. Enchanting 75 yet? Nope. I don't know, brother. Got tested, I guess. I don't fucking know. Do you use explosive arrows with your Wither Spectres now? Because you can find out how much time it'll reduce just by using explosive arrows with your current Wither Spectres. They're the same thing. Tank zombies just have more health. New main profile. Yeah, one day. I've got a bunch of challenge profiles first. Okay. Not matter. But yeah, I got a bunch of little challenges to do first. Oh shit, my bad. Were you in a? I mean, yeah, technically. Was born there. Any tips for content creation? Just make videos. Find something that you like doing and make videos. Yo, what's good, yikes? How doing? If you have something you want to make a video on, just make a video. What? So something that's a little bit pretty fun about Skyblock is it is probably the easiest place on the entire internet to get any form of growth. Like, granted, the ceiling is incredibly low. The ceiling for Skyblock is unbelievably low, but it's such a small and tight-knit community that growing is so easy. Floor tank zombie is best for Reaper side. I'd just go with M1, to be honest with you. Sometimes, I don't know, because every time I use the Wither, it dies. Okay, but once again, do you use explosive arrows at all? Did one video so far, which was floor 7, but my editing sucks, so probably just do one on E-Man. Then learn to edit. I mean, look, just keep making videos. Just keep on making videos. At the end of the day, unless you are somebody who is trained in editing and already knows everything that there is to do, your first videos are probably going to be shit. I'll be honest. Your first videos are probably going to be ass. And not just that, probably the second one as well. And the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, and the sixth, and the 7th, and maybe the 10th. If we're being completely real. Unless you are somebody who already has some experience and knowledge in this area, it takes time. You've got to learn how to do things. I mean, God, I'm still learning a hell of a lot. Like, I have a very simple editing style, but I'm still learning a hell of a lot of how to add new things. The old videos are the first videos they exist. They're definitely something that exists. That's for sure. They definitely exist. They're a thing on the internet for sure. What mods are in the health buffets? Sky Honey. Okay, that's 12 mil. I'm using explosive ammo. Then, I mean, yeah, sometimes Wither Spectres will die. Yeah, they will sometimes die. That because, obviously, once again, they are weak. But tank zombies won't increase. Tank zombies aren't any faster than Wither Spectres. They just survive longer. Is the only difference. Can I steal your content? No, thank you. Yeah, tank zombies will just make they'll just make the they just won't die. That's the only difference between the two. So however fast your bosses are with Wither Spectres on the ones that they don't die, tank zombies will be the same. I got banned for a month, so I won't be hating on you. No! But, wait, this is terrible. How much MP do you need for tier 4s? 500 plus-ish. Who the fuck has to... They're not being serious. That being said, there is one guy who did steal my... who stole my mod video. That was kind of funny. There was one guy who did that and messed around with it, so it technically... So it wouldn't get auto-detected as stolen content. And then they uploaded it as a rat. Which was less funny, admittedly. Still amusing. How much do you think I'll need for all the gear? I don't know, man. You can comfortably do E-Man with for under 1 billion coins. Net worth. It was you. You were the rat. I was the... You know what? This is true. It was all a ruse. It was all a carefully orchestrated ruse. I'd probably say what? I'd probably say you need around 850-ish mil net worth, 800 mil net worth-ish to comfortably do tier 4 E-Man. Since that's about what I'm on. Do you know why I can't survive E-Man tier 4? I got FD and E-Man pet. How many kills on the FD? What sword have you got? How much MP do you have? You should never invest only into E-Man. Yes, you are correct. You should absolutely never invest only into E-Man. Like 5 to 10k. Okay, get that to about 20k, 25k minimum kills. 5 to 10k is extremely low. So I'd probably go, probably go 25k minimum. 600 MP. Everything else is fine. It's just the FD is very low on very low kills. And do you have an Ender artifact? Power Stone Scorching. Can you show your point? Yeah, my point's just all on. I have everything into crit damage. That might differ for you because it depends on your stats. So you might not need to put all your points into crit damage. You might want to put your points elsewhere because you're not me. And therefore, your stats aren't the same as mine. I can't kill you, man. I got only... Surely this is real, right? Surely, right? Surely that's a completely 100% real thing. I'm actually going to put that down there. A bit of a better spot. Why can't I skill issue? Almost guaranteed. Blaze is, nowadays, one of the easier bosses to kill, I'll be honest. Is that another hype mage in this lobby? Oh boy. Why didn't you unlock Vampire Slayer? Because I don't want all the shit that comes along with Vampire. See, Vampire's not too bad, but see, the issue with Vampire is that in order to make any form of reasonable money off of Vampire, I would need to go ahead and grind a bunch of Cruxes and a bunch of Bactes and a bunch of Leech Supremes on that same token. And that's just doesn't appeal to me, I'll be honest with you. Because once that token runs out, I wouldn't be allowed to go and do Bacte or Crux grinding or any of that. Therefore, I wouldn't be able to craft the Vampire Dentist relic. And we would have a problem. I'm not even, I don't even make it to demons. How much true defense do you have? Like Blaze? Okay, but my point still stands that I would have to do an insane amount of Crux grinding on one token to be allowed to do Vamp, and I don't want to do that. E-Man's one of the easiest. I didn't say it's one of the easiest. I said Blaze is one of the easiest, not E-Man. It is worth using a token. Okay, but like I just don't want to do that. Am I not allowed to do Slayers that I like doing? Like I'm not doing E-Man because it makes good money. I'm here because I like doing E-Man. Option in terms of impacting rates? No. It's what literally I believe either the most or the second most expensive drop out from Vamp. As far as I'm aware, Vampire Dentist Relic is where a decent amount of your money will come from. I forgot I don't have Ether Warp. To make money for a hype, or are you just going to accumulate and then liquidate? I'm just going to liquidate. I'm accumulating and liquidating. So you have a term. No. If I had a term, I wouldn't be using summons. Get one to do this layer? No. Refrigerate Spirit Mask on my new profile. What do you think about it? Yeah, I mean, it works. Are you planning on doing Blaze? No. If I had enough money to do Blaze, then I'd have enough money to get a Hyperion. So there's just no point. Will you start a new profile? Yeah, I got a bunch of challenge profiles still to do. Guess it's cause to hype. That's the plan, yeah. That is the plan. Opinion on goon bags. Significantly more expensive in this country. Just make your own. No, thank you. I don't trust myself. Least favorite Slayer. Honestly, probably current Tara. Tara will be pretty fun after alpha releases. But as of right now, probably Tarantula. You mean Blaze? Surely, right? But yeah, as of right now, are you planning on buying a term faster bosses? So, once again, if I could buy a term, I could buy a hype. Worse than Sven, I think I don't like Tarantula. Tarantula right now is just so painfully boring. Terms are dirt cheap. They're like 300 mil. As far as I'm aware. Unless the prices have once again gone down. Okay, guess I can't check there. 400. Actually, you're all wrong. It's 500. So, yeah, once again, if I have the money to buy a Terminator, I can buy a Hyperion. Because right now, my net worth is, what? 850-ish million? Sell everything for the hype, like a normal size hype? Yep. What MP is required to one-tap tier 4 Svens? I have no idea. Probably like, I'd say probably around 950. Just depends on how you do it, and the rest of your gear. Like, MP is obviously a large part of your damage, but if the rest of your gear is absolute dog shit, and we're running like a wolf pet or something, then obviously you're gonna need a lot more MP. There's not just one single thing that says you can one-tap now. MP is a large part, but once again, it is only a part. So you need to drop like 5 cores? Yeah, about right. That's why I'm in the Bruiser hideout, and not in the other area. So I get Summoning Eyes. Meaning that I don't have to get as many cores. What text are you using? Dark End. Is what makes it all dark. That's what I'm assuming you're meaning, at least. I'm on 13-15 and I can't one-tap with one build G-Dragon OFA Pooch. GG, I guess. That's gonna be a long day for you. Yeah. I'm aware. Once again, I didn't do E-Man because it's the most efficient way to do it. I'm here because I like E-Man. I'm aware it's going to take longer and be significantly slower than all of the others. Thoughts on Grand Searing? I prefer Grand, do you find Vamp fun? No, otherwise I'd be doing Vamp. The menu to screenshot. Does Tara only break even now? Tarantula doesn't make money off of... if you're talking about the Ananke feathers aren't profit anymore. If we're talking about making money, Tarantula should still be decent for money. Tarantula should still make good money. Yo, Blazing Zebra. Was good. Even without proper RNGs, it should still make decent money. Mod is the search bar in the inventory. It is REI. Roughly enough items. RNG progression right now. When I finish the next boss, I guess. I'm pretty sure none of those roses hit you. I'm fairly sure that they all just curved and went somewhere else. Why? Why did none of them hit? Why did none of them shoot? What the fuck was that? Yo, Zedge was good. First, none of my roses shot, then I get... What? Why? Okay. Sure, I guess. Ah, there you go. I have 110 hunting fortune, 500 magical power, tried most skills, but sold everything valuable. So I have 35 mil now. What do I do? Probably start a new profile. What do I make for lunch? Butter. Just pure butter. Nothing else, just butter. Just a slab of butter. This is my 6th profile. Okay. I'd probably strongly recommend that you stop selling everything. Not really a good way to progress. Which butter? Any. Oh, yeah. Don't like pure butter except salted, and I don't have any salted butter. Chat, who's gonna tell him? Is Flower of Truth good? No. Do I farm or mine? Farm. Who's gonna tell him, chat? Who's gonna tell him? Yeah, Bokeh Eliza's good. Flower of Truth, not so. So you see, the funny thing about salted butter is that it's just normal butter, but with salt. That's the funny thing about salted butter. It's just unsalted butter that's had salt added to it. Ikalazar banned again? Again? What the fuck did he do this time? It's only been, what? It's only been like, what? A week and a half? What do you mean banned again? Justice for Ikal. There's nothing to give justice to? What? There's nothing. What do you mean? There's nothing to give justice to, huh? Justice for X only matters if there's a problem. Wasn't it? Because he is not currently banned unless he's been rebanned. Ikal is not currently banned. It was just because of how he jokes with his chat. Ended up being not the image that the admins want for their server. Which, I mean, you know, fair enough. It's their server. At the end of the day, it's their server. If they don't posted a day ago, yeah, he posted the video a day ago. The video, his video schedule is not the same day things happen. The actual thing was like. Yeah, I was gonna say the actual thing is a while ago, but he is not currently banned on the server. Once again, unless he has gotten rebanned since yesterday, he is not currently banned. Mining is hell. I don't know about farming. Farming's honestly pretty free. Where'd the boss? Oh, shit. That was a little scary. Do I have... Let's stop talking about blowing everybody up, shall we? Why is your first instinct just to blow someone up? How much net worth to get a Hypermax place setup? What, like 40-ish billion? I believe. My first instinct... Oh, I'm so glad that you didn't mention anything about setting them on fire. I'm so glad that you didn't say about that one. That would have just been so much... That would have been so much worse, honestly. Some of them just, like... Give me 3 months, I'll have that Hypermax Blaze set up. Alright, have fun. Setting someone on fire hurts. Why are we setting people on me? What have I done? What have I done? Hey, wait, what have I done? T-Vox with a rate of 1. Was good. How was stream? Was good. LF, why is Unk femboy maxing? In what way am I femboy maxing? I am just wearing a top. I am literally just wearing a jumper. Do you watch anime? Yes. Grandad shirt. Correct. It's comfy. I'm starting to prove my age. I mean, you know, I've got to... Is it oversized or you just lost that much weight? It's not oversized. I mean, yeah, technically it is oversized. It's not meant to be oversized. I'm just really small. What's your favorite anime? Soul Eater. But yeah, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be this oversized. It's my first stream. I'm watching while farming. Well, welcome in. How are we doing? Well, I gotta learn to start healing more often. Like I'm paying way too much attention, or not paying enough attention to my health, which kind of never seems to end well. There we go. Is it normal to find pledge? Not really. Not really. Did you watch Your Name, Silent Voice? I have, yes. They are bangers. Both of them. Both of them are very good. Spinning jumping jacks. Right. Let me take the headset off, actually. Wait, I don't need to squat, do I? Do I do tier 2s and so I get atom split? That seems like a terrible idea, yes. I didn't remember that much Naruto is mid, I agree. What am I witnessing? Spinning jumping jacks, apparently. Because, oh looky, a hype mage. Man, who would have thought you'd get a hype mage in the bruises during the Year of the Witch? Crazy. Which weapon you used for tier 5 tarantula? I used a scorpion foil and then moved on to a sting. Can I set... Let's look, man. Let's just stop talking about causing people bodily harm, alright? What's your MP? 733 right now. Home on fire? You know what? I can't be arsed, bro. I can't be arsed. I just can't be bothered. Best slayer for money? Blaze. Why are you not grinding in the Void Sepulture? Because you drop summoning guides in here and you don't in there. Although my RNG is pretty diabolical. Unfortunately leading to the fact that I don't drop very many summoning guys. Buffs does weird tuber hat give? Strength and speed. Just significantly worse rates in here. Well, okay, yeah, you do drop them, but almost never. Other than Blaze, that's really expensive. Tarantula. Did you watch Overflow? Not yet. It's on my list. It's 1 and 2. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's just not worth doing. What summoning are you using right now? M1 tank zombies. Join after boss? Sure. Oh, okay. Never mind, I guess. Tell the full setup and setup cost for Blaze. To make money or to kill boss? For Tarantula, we say Massive is alright. It's alright for, like, your first setup. It's definitely not good, though. Upgrade to Primordial is ASAP. Death Ripper Dagger was good. How much does Blaze make if optimized a bit? It's on average, it's about 1 mil per kill. Maybe a little bit less. Kind of depends on the market, but I'd say on average, it's about 1 mil per kill-ish. You saw dice prices yesterday? Yeah, they're insane, right? So right now, it's probably a little bit more than 1 mil a kill. For tier 4, is it good enough? Yeah, it's fine. Right now, to kill boss when I'm trained, then money. Okay, so to kill boss, it's honestly not that much. Maybe like 1 to 2 billion-ish for a reasonable boss setup. Fiery Crimson, full Opal daggers, tier 3, also tier 3 daggers. Tier 2 works fine just to get a couple of kills, but upgrading to tier 3 ASAP. Golden Dragon or Blaze Pet work kind of fine, and around 1.2 to 1.3k-ish MP. That's pretty reasonable to start off Blaze. Then, to actually make decent money from Blaze, we're looking at 3/4 Infernal with either a 100 mil or 1 billion coin Crown of Avarice. Has to be a Golden Dragon this time. About 1.7 to 1.8k magical power. Tier 3 daggers with tier 7 enchants. Doesn't have to have Chimera. Swarm is fine. Chimera is ideal though. And a Chime 5 Ragax. Should I be able to kill a tier 4 Blaze? Yes. Would recommend getting that MP a little higher, but yeah. So the hype thing, saw the episode when you saw there was more episodes, so what happened? Well, I'm assuming that you didn't watch the episode. Because immediately after dying, I explained exactly the answer to that question. Do you have a guide on YouTube? I do. I do have a Blaze guide. That being said, exclamation rules kind of brings it up. But yes, the series continues. It is no longer a hardcore. Don't know if it was best for recoms. I want to say F2. Could be wrong. But the series finishes. However, that being said, I do not get to keep the hype or any of my gear at the end of it. It's no longer a hardcore, but I do not get to keep anything at the end of the profile. Everything is being removed. When does Tara get profitable? Like which tier? 5. Any tier before 5 just doesn't make anything. And, I mean, obviously you need to have some decent gear to actually be able to make some form of money off of any Slayer, realistically. So, to be making money off of it, Mastiff is a no-no. I mean, Primordial's alright to make money. It's a little bit, it's alright. You didn't give away at the end, probably, yes. But nowhere near as much as tier 5. Okay, but when we say make money, it doesn't really make any form of money, though. Decent tower gear isn't too expensive? No, it's not. Especially compared to some of the other Slayers at similar difficulty. Can I have the hype when you give it away? Maybe. Still meta to use feathers? No, they are not profit. What? Where's the mini? Hey? Oh, there it is. Minimum setup for Tarantula tier 5, and how much would it cost? I don't know. Doing tier 4, man, 140 to 106 seconds. Any advice? Yeah, get more damage. And now I guess E-Man for term? What? No. How would it if I could afford a Terminator, then I could afford a Hyperion. Good Power Stone at 500 MP. Scorching is a pretty damn good one, to be honest with you. With close to max gear, you good. It's fine. What? The fuck? What's that? What? Was there a beacon? No, there can't have been a beacon. Oh, there can have been a beacon. I thought I was on stage 1. Damn. I need a new lobby. There's too many people, and there's a hype mage as well. God damn it. On your old profile, what was your best eat-man time? 18 seconds, maybe? I never learned to double skip, though. Max Zealot cost? I don't know, look on the wiki. Power Stone used. Scorching. Intelligence. Tuning point, mending 100. Tuning points left, 97. Nice. Seems pretty good. You need fail tempo term double skip, I think? Yep. Any help? With what? You've sent me your stats. What do you... Any... help how? You have literally just sent me your profile stats. I do not... Well, you've sent me your Power Stone and stats. I do not know where I'm meant to go from there. I need to stop skill issuing. Holy shit. I need to actually just lock in. So, can't do Blaze. How much true defense did you have again? I forgot. Or did you not say? I can't remember. But how much true defense were we on? I need to stop skill issuing. And current series, pretty dope, man. Thank you. Honestly, it's kind of insane that I'm actually struggling with E-Man after. I have better stuff now than I did in my E-Man speedrun. I don't really get why I'm struggling. Definitely shouldn't be. What should I spend my point on? Okay, so your strength and crit damage should be as close to equal as possible. And that should answer your question. Oh, no. Okay, this is going to be a lobby swap. Again, give me a sec. This one's absolutely going to be a lobby swap, because holy shit, it's lagging. Went from 80 to 60. GG. $27. Okay, that's why you can't do Blaze. Blaze is true defense heavy. Unlike other bosses, it does true damage, meaning that you really need to get... Not you. Your true defense does... Man, your true defense doesn't matter because you're doing E-Man. I'm doing the guy who's trying to do Blaze. Where true defense does matter. You ideally want to be bare minimum over 100. At least over 100 true defense for Blaze. Fire, guess what? Jumping jacks. Let me just get this done quickly. 1, 2, 3. What skill do you find the most and least enjoyable in the game? Well, poor neighbors. I'm not being too loud. I mean, most enjoyable skill, I feel like that one's probably fairly obvious. Combat. Least enjoyable? I don't know, actually. I really don't. I don't have the gear for... I do not have the gear to do Blaze. I physically can't do it. There's a lot of videos on my YouTube where I've done Blaze, though. If you really want to see one of my kills. That being said, is Dorings live at the moment? I don't know. Seems like it's usually around his time. Shadow Hacks was good. What Power Stone is good too for that? No, you don't. No, okay. True Defense, do not use a Power Stone for True Defense. That is a waste of a Power Stone. Scorch, your Power Stones are meant for damage. Use stuff like Gemstones. Gemstones are kind of your best way to get True Defense early on. They'll be your biggest one until you can use stuff like Radio. They are definitely up there. What else we got? Yeah, so Gemstones will be your main one. For sure. What else we got? It's a bit fun and engaging now. Yeah, it's sick, right? Let me think, what else? Oh, attribute. Yeah, obviously there's obviously the ghost attribute, which gives 10 true defense. That comes in the god part. Yeah, pretty much. If you don't have the attribute, absolutely get the attribute. I don't have any wisp potions anymore because I gave them all away, but they can't use blaze tech yet. Okay. I guess there's none on there. Should add a cooldown thingy? Exclamation cooldown. Channel point redeem thing. Why? What are you doing? Enderman Slayer. On the wrong profile. apparently. So, I guess not Enderman Slayer. World on fire. Add to queue. Is that... Okay, no, we're good. I thought that might have been... Tried Blaze, killed tier 1, but died to tier 2. Do you have the daggers? Do you have... Are you using tier 1 daggers? Is this your main now? Yes, but no. It is unless a different profile ends up working out better. So one of the future challenge profiles could end up being the main. Kinda, it all just depends. What? Holy shit. That hurt. Why are you teleporting like that? Twap or tap for double skip? Both. 1 hour and 4 mil profit? I've been having a terrible time. Next challenge is gonna be, yes, it's Blaze speedrun. I have been first heavily downtime. Probably not even a high enough level to use daggers. I'm pretty sure they're Blaze 1. I'm 99% sure the tier 1 daggers are Blaze 1. Although to be fair, what it takes a couple of kills to get Blaze 2. Oh, okay. Well, you gotta do tier 1 Blaze until you can use Blaze daggers anyway. Which is the only real way to actually damage a tier 2. Or to damage anything past tier 1. Once again, true defense is your best friend. I don't know anything about the rest of your gear though. So can't do much to help you there. Or just have friends and let them... Yeah, but that's boring. Do you prefer this or beans? This. Getting carried is boring, though. There's no fun in that. Around 35k kills, FD, armor... 522 MP, Volpatana. Am I good enough to attempt tier 4? Yes. I mean, okay, do you have Ender Artifact? It's not required, but it's extremely helpful to have one. MP is fine. And it will make your life infinitely easier. Do you have an Overflux? Once again, not necessarily required, but will once again make your life infinitely easier. I'm assuming that you're using an Enderman pet. Blaze are terrible until tier 2 daggers. I very much agree with you. But there's not much of a point in doing tier 1s to all the way to tier 2 daggers, to be honest with you, unless you have a hyperion or something. Can I make a fire stream bingo? Yeah, why not? I mean, obviously it depends on what's on the card, but yeah, why not? How did you do tier 5 tarantula? Motherfucker shreds my HP. Are you killing bats or not? Because if we're not killing bats, then that's probably why. If we are killing bats, probably just more defense. Are tier 4 E-mans easier with a hype? No. I mean, they're easier with... Obviously, if you're using a hype to heal, then yes. Since Hyperion is kind of just the best healing item in the game. Oh, it didn't place my flux. Oh, shit. That's a little scary. Hey, hey, what? Okay. Love it when the game just starts lagging like that. Shreds my HP before bats phase, then get more defense. No Ender Artifact, but I do have funds for it. No Overflux, but I got level 80 Mythic E-Man. Okay, E-Man, huge. I'd personally get a artifact over an Overflux. In Infernal Aurora, they're really easy with a hype. Really. But they're also really easy in melee when you're at that level. Is it even worth spying? What, a Hyperion? Yeah. Holy shit, honestly, fire. What's good, man? Been like 15 years. Ah, Hype Mage! Go fuck yourself. God, I hate them. Fucking hate Hype Mages who come into the Bruiser hideout. Just fuck off, man. It actually pisses me off, man. It actually pisses me off so much. You do not need to be down here. Is the 20% damage reduction worth it? 20% is a fucking huge damage reduction. I'm the Hype Mage. You are, in fact, not. Currently, the hub is different. Can't type in chat, and I can't log in without changing versions. Yeah, a lot of stuff's happened. A lot of things have changed. To be fair, for the better. The changes are definitely good. Yo, why are we teleporting? Why are we teleporting like that, brother? I'm not even, like, I'm literally next to you. Brother! I am standing next to you! As they were, seems... Yeah, Zealosaur is as they were. There's a fun little event called Year of the Witch, which is basically just bestiary grinding, but slightly more advanced. And forces endgame players, or hype mages, into lobbies with early game players, who are just trying their best. And it's a really fun experience. It's a really enjoyable, as a current early game player, it's my favorite event in the game. I love trying to compete against hype mages for anything and everything. MP and Power Stone, MP 733, Power Stone, Scorching. SBMM when? Real. Feel like that's a bit weird to implement into a RP. Don't just walk through them! Bro, this boss might actually be built like that. This one might actually just be built like that. Bro's straight up walking through them. Is Hype can do tier 5 Spider? No, it doesn't take magic damage. As soon as bats spawn, the boss no longer takes magic damage. So Hype's really good for healing. That's about it. We are really lagging. Like some of my teleport there just did not teleport at all. And that's not great. Hype isn't as much as people make it out to be. It's not. Hype isn't great, but it's still hype's an interesting item. I think it is the biggest mistake of an item ever added to this game because it's simply too OP for its own good. The Hyperion, no matter what you say, is overpowered. Which Slayer to Hype why is Slayer to Hype taken so long? Because I'm taking my time and playing it in a way that I enjoy it, not in the fastest way physically possible. What mod are you using for phases? Sky Honey. Yeah, like, no matter whether you want to say that it's not, whether it is or whether it isn't, Hyperion simply just is the most overpowered item in the game. And there is no other item that is the best in slot. People say you're not able to play Skyblock without a hype. They're not entirely wrong. You can play, just less efficiently. About to spend all my coins on a hype. Depends on the rest of your profile. It depends on like how much MP and gear and stuff. So the weapon I should use on Spider and what armor? I have Hot Crimson. Hot Crimson works. You'll probably die you'll probably die, to be fair. Actually armor I'd probably recommend Primordial, thinking about it. Red with hype is really efficient. No, not for everything. You're picking one thing that hype isn't good for. You're picking basically the single thing that hype isn't, or not single thing, one of the few things that hype is not good for. Hype has no place in E-Man simply because Bouquet of Lies spawns faster. That being said, Hyperion, best healing item in the game. Best way to spawn best way to spawn Tarantula, best way to spawn E-Man, best way to spawn Blaze. Once again, best way to survive things. It's one of the better ways to kill Enderman Slayer. So that's for that one. Hype Mage in early dungeons is really strong. Hyperion, once again, best in slot healing item pretty much in dungeons. Hyperion is Chimera Hyperion is required for LCM and M7 basically. Let me think. What else? What else is our hype OP for? Oh, you pretty much need a Hyperion for Kudra. Hyperion really strong for fishing, and is the best ad clear. Oh, Barbarian Duke. You practically need a Hyperion to actually do efficiently, and quite literally the best ad clearing, like the best AOE clearing item. Full stop. So. Yeah, I mean, what Hyperion? It's basically useless. Like it's basically useless. It's not good. It's not good. It's basically useless. I didn't catch it. Go back and clip it if you care enough. What are you doing after you get a hype? Starting a new profile. Oh yeah, right. Bestiaries as well. Fishing. I mentioned fishing. Like I understand they can't remove Hyperion now. It's been a part of the game for way too long. Get Term first or Hype. It depends. If you're a dungeon main, then Term. If you're not a dungeon main, then Hype. Next few times ideas. The next one is Blaze Slayer speedrun, and I'll slowly reveal what the other ones are over time. What about farming? What do you mean, what about farming? Hyperion is a glorified healing toothpick. It's just not, though. Yeah, its main use later in the game becomes to heal, but it is still just simply the kind of best in slot for more stuff than it should ever be. Made hype. Which scroll to get first? All three of them. I mean, which one's it? It's not Shadow Warp. It's which one's the healing scroll? I don't remember. Shield, that's it. With a shield is probably your best. If your first scroll should be with a shield. Other than that, get the other two at the same time. Other than fishing and Kudra, it is just a healing toothpick. Best weapon to use for 90% of bestiaries. Best weapon to use to spawn most slayers. Yeah, sure, man. Chimera Hyperion required for withers in, well, not required, but best Chimera Hyperion, best item for LCM in M7. Well, against the withers at least. I don't know, man. Seems to me. Aren't you bored from grinding all the slayers? No, I wouldn't be doing it if I was. All your gear but better, and I'm down 500 mil. Fair enough. Claymore not better? Claymore's only better against non-withers. Against the actual withers, Chimera, Chime Hype is better. Mods that you make shortcuts. Yes, use, what do you call it? Use a mod called Command Keys. Not an ideal place to spawn my boss. Again, yeah, against anything other than the withers, Claymore is your one. Any plans for After Slayer type? Yep, Blaze Slayer speedrun. Every time you die now, you should void up 1 mil coins. Nah, I'm good. Sub 16 boss when? Nah. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. Yo, can we get some TPS, please? How do you see anything with this texture pack? Because it's not that dark. I don't know. I guess I'm used to it. Holy shit. So you're not making this into your main after all? No, I plan to make it into my main, yeah. But I have other challenge profiles to do first. This is just too light. This just ends up being way too bright for me. Too much white. Yo, Jetto Kicker, what's good, what's good? Again, but yeah, like my choice to make this into my main came way after. I've had these profiles planned since I was banned. I've had these profiles planned since October last year. I just wasn't able to actually do them. Getting banned on the real. You were banned once for what? Because they thought I was IRL trading. What country are you from? England. You know this. Shit. What's the next challenge? Play a speedrun. How many times? Holy shit, that is the third time I've been asked that question in 5 minutes. That's crazy. County? I'm not going to tell you that, am I? Why would I tell you that? I'm not exactly the smartest person, but I'm not that stupid. You sound Irish, not British. Are we sure? Are we sure? For fun. Yeah, let me just dox myself for fun. That sounds like a great idea. That sounds awesome. I'll love that. That sounds like a great idea. He sounds like he's from the Midlands. That's quite a large area. That's a pretty big area. Blaze speedrun sounds pretty awesome and chaotic at the same time. It'll be fun. I mean, it won't be that chaotic, to be fair. Can I join your guild? I do not have a guild. Doesn't sound like he's from Mars, though. Nah, I mean, maybe. Maybe I'm just putting on an accent. Maybe I'm just putting on an Earthling accent, you know? We could be from March. Mars? We could be from Mars. I reckon it's a specific enough accent to know the country, but I'd rather not guess publicly in case I'm right. Oh, to know the county. You can DM me, but I can almost guarantee that you're wrong. Speedrun to level 7. I haven't decided the actual level yet, but 7 makes the most sense. I need to... Hold on, let me swap these two around. Nine is better, but see, there's no reason to go to 9 though. Blaze 7's the last level that you actually need, with the exception of Skyblock XP. Hence why it makes more sense. Can you speak how you talk to the person behind the bar? Hey, what's up? Nah. I speak the same in real life as I do on stream. I alcohol, please. I alcohol. Yes. But I'm getting kicked out if I did. If I did that, they wouldn't even believe the idea at that point. I'm getting kicked out. It's like signing a leave warrant. Damage indicator is only for slayers. I believe it's for everything. Oh no, I believe it is. It's only for bosses. Sorry, it's not just slayers. It's for bosses. Works for pests too. That's a little bit weird. Dinkies, please. I'm also sorry. Yeah. You know what? Fair enough. I'm with you. I'm with you on the apology train. So maybe I never have to do this boss again. I dried up my meter and have E-Man 9. Honestly, I'm a big fan of E-Man. Can I have a bolla... Did you get Cats 24? Nope. No real need for it. Not even close. Not even close, Fighter. Not even close. E-Man boss would be fine if servers weren't on fire 24/7. This is true. That's why I said you can guess, but you're gonna be wrong. All sea creatures. Wait, hold on. Wait, you don't sound like a posh knobhead like someone from the south, but you don't sound like a car engine which has something wrong with it from the north. Fair. Check. 1 second. Give me a minute. If it's gonna be a guess about where I live, then I don't really want to encourage it. I don't really want to encourage people to start guessing where I'm from. Ideally, at least. Like, one core, yeah, Enderman is known as being the worst slayer for money. It is well known to be the absolute worst. It's just simply fun. It's just that, maybe. Suddenly the boss has gotten a lot easier now that I have my healing wand in an easier to reach location. And by easier to reach, I mean somewhere that is easier to click for me. Yo, Rubber, how doing? Also, no. What's your MP right now? 733. Where? Yippee! Blech. I'm so sore and kind of tired still. Do you have a swarm atom? I do not. I'm not a high enough enchanting level to use swarm. So I'm using combo. Because combo plus lion is pretty fucking strong. It's not that terrible with high magic find. I mean, it kind of is. Even with high magic find, apparently it only sits at, what, around 15 mil an hour-ish? Okay, 20 mil is still the worst slayer. Did you know you can left-click with Mosquito to heal? Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Can I have... Nope. Blaze Slayer was making me 60 to 90. Yeah, I know. But I understand your point. I understand your point, but my point is that no one does E-Man expecting to make money off of it, because it is known as to be the worst Slayer. Yeah, if you want to make money off something, no shit, you go do a different Slayer. E-Man is not done to make money, because it is not. It doesn't make money. It doesn't make good money. Full stop. It is just straight up bad. To give away from the hardcore series? I guess it ended up kind of getting done when the profile ended, I guess. But yeah, no, fully just forgot about that, I'll be honest. What is your favorite county? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know most of the counties in the UK. I don't really study my geography like that. Devonshire. Where's Devonshire? Is it Devonshire just Devon, or is it a different part? Oh, no, it's not quite. It's kind of in the middle. Do you have Swarm Atom? No, I'm not a high enough enchanting level to use it. 10 mil from me if someone guesses the right location from fire. Stop trying to guess my location, please. That is a warning. I do not want people trying to guess my location. I do not want people trying to find out where I live. Please stop. Alright? It is weird. It is going too far. It is not funny. It's not a joke. I don't want people trying to find out where I live. And if you can't accept that, then you can leave. You live on Pluto. You know what? That's a good guess. It's a good guess. It's a good guess. It's not quite right, but it's a good guess. I gotta respect it. Gotta respect the attempt. Do you live in Andromeda? Okay. I understand they're not serious. I understand these aren't serious guesses, but like, are we deaf or? Oh shit! I missed a friend request. My bad. Are we deaf or just stupid? Genuine question. Are we deaf or just dumb? Like, my brother. Do you use bits to reset your table? From time to time, yeah. It seems like no matter how many times I say that I don't want people guessing anything about where I live, that's not comfortable. Look, I understand that you're not being serious, but it's just not something that I want. Got it? Oh boy, spinning jumping jack. I need to get this jumper off. It's so hot. There we go. Next one's a ban. Trying to be quiet. Actually, you know what? No, not next one to ban. You've been given so many warnings. Bro's getting timed out daily. You know what? At this point. Four people join the stream. I mean, unless it's their first stream, then they're used to it. What time is it for you? 3 PM. I wouldn't believe that fire is actually acrobatic skills. Oh no, I'm not at all. I'm terrible. How many calls have you dropped so far? 0. I mean, I only got E-Man 7 a couple days ago. And didn't really play much yesterday. Do you play any sports? Not anymore. I have done just about everything, though. Or just about anything that's a solo sport. Never really did team sports. But just about every solo sport. Favorite one? Gymnastics. By far. I love when the boss just fully ignores the summons. How many people are banned in your chat? A couple hundred, maybe? I mean, I couldn't tell you because bots. I wouldn't be able to tell you actually how many people are banned in the chat because there's so many bots. They get banned. You have the planche? Not anymore. Hell no. Not anymore. There's probably like 50. Maybe 60 people. Genuine people. I don't ban. I rarely ban people. To be fair, most people that get banned are from other chats. I think the most people that get banned come from like Shana's chat. See, this is why I hate hype mages being in here. Oh, there's 2 of them now. This is why I hate hype mages. Or I hate the weapon itself. I just hate the Hyperion. It's just too good. Ah, unfortunate. And bro pushed his luck too far. Favorite with the blade. Honestly, Scylla. It's just not very good. 500 MP for tier 4 man. Yeah. You don't really need any more than that. Obviously, more is good. If you had the power to, how would you rework the hype? Honestly, I would take it down one of its 2 routes. Either make it a pure clear weapon or a pure heal weapon. And if it was going to be a pure clear weapon, I would reduce how... I would reduce its, what's called it? AoE. Because it's just too good. It really is. Like I think the Hyperion is if it was to be reworked, it would either have to become a pure healing item or become a clearing item that with a significantly reduced AoE. The highest for 7, not 10 when they get the final weapon, not balancing at all. I mean, issue is that Hyperion just never should have been added. Regardless if floor 7 was forever going to be the highest floor in the game, Hyperion just should never have been added. If we're going to be honest. We all know the admins will never do that? No, they can't. You absolutely cannot do anything to the hype now. It has been way too long to actually do anything to it. I mean, to be fair, reducing the AoE is something that could be done fine. There would be a lot of community outrage, for sure. Hello. But it would be something that would be alright to do. Outright removing it is literally impossible. Definitely needs patch. Yeah, it is, I don't know. There is just nothing that comes close to it. Terminator's good. Terminator's really good, but it's only good in dungeons. And it's only good in tier 5 Kudra. Actually, no, I guess it's good in some of the other tiers. But that's kind of the only real places that Terminator's good. Hyperion is good in just about every single place. As a clearing weapon or a DPS weapon. Not to mention, it is just the best in slot healing as well. It is just an absolute jack of all trades, master of some. Is like the best way that I can say it. Jack of all trades, master of some. I'm killing E-Man? Oh, Strand, guess who got banned? Guess who's banned? Of not really nerfing weapons, really messed the admins up? Yeah, I agree. iCal. Not from the game, from the chat. So I think admins should either dial down the amount of harvest feast items in recipes or dial up the chance. Oh yeah, it's ridiculous. The odds of getting the items are so low. Did we ever untime them out? Oh no, I banned them today. Literally like 10-ish minutes, not even 10 minutes ago, like 8 minutes ago. They got full banned. How should I get kills on my FD fast or easiest way possible? Killing 9k Enderman is the fastest way of doing it. That being said, I mean, you could always just do like low tier bosses or something. Hot take, die should have a use. They do have a use. To die things. They do exactly what they say they should. Who'd you ban? Axo. Die should give you a buff. Oh, hell no. Why? Why? They are for cosmetic. Why should they give you a buff? Least favorite mayor? Scorpius. Axo, yeah. Brother's been let off too many times. Gives you like 0.1% pest chance. I don't think it should though. Because then you'd have to add them all to the RNG meter. And that's just not fair. They are so insanely rare that you would, if you're gonna make them actually do something good, you'd have to add them all to an RNG meter, which kind of ruins the point of the die, or make them more common, which once again kind of ruins the point of the die. They should check drops from breaking stuff. I actually don't know. From getting banned. Oh, I asked him to stop trying to guess where I lived multiple times. Then then they made a few more. Then they made a few jokes about like living in outer space or something. And I went, hey, I know you're joking, man, but please don't. I just don't like the topic. In general, I don't find the topic comfortable. And then they carried on. So. Brother got multiple warnings. Is Cleve good on Atom Split? If you're using Crimson, no. Other than that, yeah, it's fine. Can I still do my bosses in your lobby? You were here first. No? Or at least I'm pretty sure you were here first. What do you mean live it? No, they're just making jokes. After I told them to stop trying to guess where I live, they're like, oh, you live on Mars, or you live here, you live there. It's like, look, I know you're joking. I just don't like the topic. What is a doxing attack again? Doxing is when people reveal your personal information. I was. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't have any rights to kick you out of a lobby, brother. Especially not one that you're in first. It is very much a public lobby. You don't use Atom Split if you're in Crimson? No, you use Atom Split if you're in Crimson, not Cleave. That hurts. I've got a feeling that I keep walking out of my Overflux's range, and that's what ends up with me taking an unholy amount of damage from time to time. How come you don't use Cleave in Crimson? Because it can block swipes. Cleave can block swipes. Not 100% of the time, but it can do it, and, well, that's not good, considering swipe is the main thing with Crimson. I have not dropped 6 Summoning Eyes. I know I haven't. I know that I haven't dropped 6 Summoning Eyes. I know that's a lie. Where is it counting these from? Where is it counting these Summoning Eyes? I've dropped like 3. Where's it got them from? Speaking of, how much money have I made? Total profit from 34. That's also not right, but okay. Okay, sure, I guess. That's just wrong. I do less damage with Crimson, but I do more damage with Crimson. Fucking what? Huh? Hold on, maybe I read it wrong. I do less damage with Crimson, but I do more damage with Crimson. What in the infinite bacon but no games, or infinite games but no games type of thing is this? What? What kind of... Huh? I deal less melee damage with Crimson, but I deal more damage with Swipe. Than what? You never gave the other thing. You never said that, like, there's no comparison. Compared to what? I'm so confused. Necron, okay. That makes sense. Yes, up until Burning 7-star, Crimson is less damage without the swipe. Up until Burning 7-star, Crimson is stat-wise, it is worse. However, the thing that makes Crimson so good is its swipe. That is what makes Crimson the best armor set in the game. Well, I mean, it's not realistic. It after a while it does, as I said, just get better stats anyway. But the whole thing with Crimson is its swipe. If you count the swipe, it's better at hot. Yeah, that's where I said pure stat-wise, it gets better at burning. Yo, the great Wizardo. Was good, was good. Welcome in. Obviously, you know, not everything takes swipe damage, so it's definitely not better in every sense. Hence why Burning 7 is the point where it just becomes better, full stop. Where did my overflux go? Oh, there it is. Gotta stop running out of it. I was watching on YouTube, but I realized Twitch would be less delayed. Not necessarily. It's, sometimes Twitch is worse, to be fair. If you can't swipe, you get better at 0 stars? Yes. Yes, if you, once again, if you count swipe, yeah, it does get better at 0 stars. But, if it pure statistically, it's 7-star, but, oh my god. Chat help. Chat help. Do you only do Slayer challenges? Most of my content is Slayer. In the future, there will be. In the future, there will be not only Slayers. Talking with Roxy. Why is Yoda in my chat? Yo, why is Yoda in here now? What's going on in the YouTube chat? What? Talking with Rox, you are. Okay, this one might be a little dangerous. It has not hit me. Oh, hey, special zealot, nice. Free summoning eye. Which of your two chats is worse most of the time? YouTube. No hesitation. No hesitation. My friend really wants me to fish. I'm assuming, if you're saying it like that, you don't like fishing very much. That being said, fishing with a party is very fun. Fishing with a party is enjoyable. That was fast. It is, because it's true. There's no need to hesitate when you know the right answer. I read the start of that message. And I read the start of it, and I'm gonna save it for a second. I'm an idiot. Had a stroke at 750. I thought it was meditating for 3 weeks, they did. I'm going to have a stroke trying to read your messages! What? My apologies, you're right after reading that, yeah. Thank you. I should consume salt. No, I shouldn't. I kinda should. I was talking in Yoda. No matter whether you're talking in Yoda or not, that still doesn't make sense. I'm assuming you're talking. Okay, never mind. Talking as if you are Yoda. That does make more sense because yes, he's an old fuck. Beta Project 7, thank you for the follow. Was good, was good. To be or not to be, that is the question. Some days I wish I'd not be. But that is not life how work. And sometimes be is all you can do. What's your meter on core right now? Good question, actually. I'll be able to tell you soon. Oh shit! Should not have used the guy. That got dangerous really quick. We can be bees. Chat, wouldn't life be great if we were bees? Wouldn't life just be so much easier if we were all bees? Ooh! Ooh! No wonder I'm not healing. Wouldn't life just be so much easier? I'm farming 17 hours a day for 3 days at a time right now, and they have 2.4 billion. Are you sure they're playing legit? Are we sure that they're not just macroing? Do you know the honey is bee puke? I do. That's why I eat so much of it. Love a bit of bee puke. Bee puke. It's delightful. Why are you guys out? A lot cooler as a cat? Oh, but life as a cat would be great. Life as genuinely. Could I leech off your bosses? I would rather not. It just makes it a little bit easier for other people don't end up accidentally taking aggro. Oh, right, yeah, meter. Doing decent, 16%. It's good enough. And a bee was dead in my room. Oh. No bee. I guess it's not to be then. I guess that answers the question. Oh, right, okay. B stats suck. I mean, you're not wrong. Bees definitely don't have great stats. But what do I put my... 1 minute. What do? I put my oath in the museum. Because I need hex. Okay, I'm assuming you're talking about AOTV. But I forgot to get it ether warped. Just... I don't know. Just... honestly, you might just have to buy a new one. This time, honestly, just buy one with ether warp on. I can't lie. Just sell your ether warp conduit and buy one with ether warp on. I can't lie. Or get E-Man 7, so you can do it yourself. Want to get Spider Slayer, but without Crimson armor? I will still be able to make good money, or should I unlock Crimson first? I mean, you know, Primordial, you can make decent money with Primordial. Spider isn't as insane as it used to be for money. But, you know, Primordial, you can definitely still make some decent money off of. You should play Descenders. I'm good. I don't got time. Do you play Roblox? Nope. Also, I just don't really have time for other games, I'll be honest. Primordial or just buying it off a... honestly, I'd just buy it. I can't lie. Yo, it's DJHo. Thank you very much for the follow. Was good. When code and rank, when I get the requirements for it, probably. Would make the most sense. And right now, I do not. Hey. Hey, pay attention to the goons. Pay attention to the goons. Are you monetized? I am, yes. The mid to late, how much do you think Spider makes? I actually don't know anymore. There's a lot of different variables in Spider now. Especially with a lot of stuff changing when the next update comes out. So I couldn't tell you, to be completely honest. It's kind of in a stage where I can't say. Favorite Slayer? Blaze. I mean, anyone, to be fair, anyone would think I'd hate Blaze by now. This is why I don't like people hitting my bosses! Poke, wisdom, teeth extract. Damn! Bro's got a... Are we all numb? Unable to speak. Speedrunning tier 4, sub 24 kill. No. I'm good, actually. I'm good. Might accept my fate and start fishing. Fishing's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's a lot more fun with other people as well. Definitely more enjoyable than solo fishing. Then again, solo fishing is so chill. Depending on the fishing. You man to get a call, and if you do, what we do next? No, I'm pretty much gonna finish this series off with E-Man. How long did it take you to get E-Man 7? Like 4 days maybe? 5 days total. No, about 4. Yeah, about 4 or 5 days. Why don't you go to the Sepulchre? Because these guys can spawn special zealots which drop summoning eyes. From E-Man 6 to, from E-Man 6 to 7? Like a day. Ish. Not long. Nice ear piercing, thanks. Oh, who keeps hitting the boss? Is it you? Oh, my friend has more than 28x my net worth. Why do you still drop E-Man if you dropped a core? I haven't dropped a core. But because I could get another core. Why would I might get another core. And E-Man is fun. Sangria die? Hell no. Absolutely not. I'm good. Think about it. Thought about it. Is that Rammstein? Yes, it is. Oh shit! My bad. My bad. My bad. I don't think I took aggro. Do you have any tattoos? I do not. Mini boss? Oh, it's up there. How is your combat wisdom so high? Because I have a lot of buffs. Give me just a second, and I'll be able to actually show them. Is it worth investing in a black cat for Slayers? No, not really. I personally wouldn't really bother. That means you've got to have an inventory slot open for a fishing rod. And that's kind of annoying. But honestly, it's just not worth it. It's simply just not worth it. The fact that it slows down, it'll slow down your bosses. Is it worth grinding money from Infernal Crimson, Crown of Avarice, Hype? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. As opposed to manually grinding it, I suppose? Skycrypt's more accurate than the PV. By the way. Right, combat wisdom. Love the thumbnail. Thank you, thank you. Endstone. Collections. No, not collections. Stats. Combat stats. Not combat stats. Wisdom stats. Combat wisdom. So, combat wisdom. I have 1.5 from the blue but red Abbey case. We have 3 from the Celestial Mason jar. We have 10 from Experience Artifact, 10 from Veteran, 20 from Combat XP Boost, 24 from Slayer Wisdom, and 25 from Booster Cookie. If core, then you gotta buy Hype this stream. I don't have the money for a Hyperion if I drop even if I need multiple cores to be able to afford it. We are not one core away from Hyperion. I only have like an 850 mil net worth. Hi dude, was good. Welcome in, and thank you very much for the follow. I know. Then I physically can't. Is tier 5 Spider hard? Nah. Not really. It'll be significantly easier after the next update as well. What if you buy dices? Well, I can't do that because that's not Slayer. You can do E-Man to Hype? Yeah, that's kind of the plan, I'll be honest. What will you do with Hyperion? Either void it or give it to someone. I haven't really decided. Either way, I'm not allowed to keep it. Annoyingly enough. I would, otherwise I would. Who will you give it to? No idea. Hence why I said either void it or give it to someone. On buying dices? Yeah, I could do that, but I don't want to. Co-op profile next? Not a chance. I do not like co-ops. Co-ops are just unnecessary risk. They don't really have any benefits. Risk? Yeah, all it takes is one small falling out and the whole co-op's banned. And the whole profile's wiped. It does not take much. Then what profile is next? Blaze speedrun. Should be Blaze 7, I think, because that's the last level that's important. Only co-op I have is my Iron Man. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like co-ops. There's absolutely no protection in this game. Like there's zero protection against co-op related problems. So if any issues do end up occurring on a co-op, then it's GG's, basically. Not much you can do. They fuck my game, I'm gonna fuck them up. Fair enough. This boss is gonna do a lot of damage. I'm co-op in my guild, had someone void all their stuff and quit because their time wasn't being appreciated. Yeah, exact. They're just unnecessary risk. If you want to play together, then play on 2 different profiles. Like, if people want to play together, then it's much safer to just have 2 separate profiles and help each other. That is, there is absolutely no benefit to a co-op that you can't get without, really, no genuine benefit to a co-op at this point. That outweighs the risk. Have you ever threw up by the nose? Oh yeah, absolutely. Come on now. Of course, of course. I was on a co-op with my friend, and he invited someone else after 1 year, kicked me, then he lost the account to that guy. What an absolute goober. Wish me luck. Good luck, sir. Good luck, good luck. Gamble this eye for the G-Drag. I can't. I'm not allowed. What the actual fuck? No, 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 no. What the fuck? So, no. Hey, hey, how did you, how the fuck did you predict that? What the fuck? What? Excuse me? This guy has future knowledge or some shit. What? What happened? They said gamble this eye for a dragon, and I was gonna say, like, what do you mean gamble this eye? And literally the instant that I read that message, I spawned a special zealot. That is unreal. That is absolutely unreal. Found the Oracle. Trust. Proof we live in the Matrix. Yeah. Why do people in my chat keep predicting things? Like what? We had, fuck, I can't remember who it was. I can't remember who it was. But someone said, yo, give me a shard of the shredded. And I was like, why would I give you a shard of the shred? And it literally, midway through sentence, shard drops. Predicting things like this, core? Nah, it's too soon. It's too soon for that. It's on cooldown, you know? Give me an inch. Oh, hey! Don't use this power for evil. Don't use. Come on! No! Come on now! Come on! Don't use this for evil purposes. Why we can predict things? This is a pre-recorded stream. Oh, you right. I feel null sphere. Real, surely. Man, that's crazy. You predicted the null spheres? No way. What are the odds of that? It's like, it must be close to 100 or something, right? You guys got paid to type what? Huh? Enderpearl on the next Enderman you kill. Oh, no, I don't think I'm getting an Enderpearl. I don't think I'm getting an Enderpearl on the next one, I can't lie. Oh, no, man. Is an Ender Relic needed for tier 4 E-Man? Needed? No. It'll make your life easier, but it's definitely not needed. Where's my tanks? You got core yet? Nope. Not core. To be fair, I haven't exactly killed a lot of bots. Like, I'm pretty low on XP still, so... Not exactly a surprise. What was your first rare drop like dies? Cyclamen die. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure I got Necron die before Cyclamen. So I guess Necron die. Is my rarest drop? Or my first rare drop? Dropped Wild Strawberry last week. GG. W. Honestly, dropping a Necron die is like a punch in the gut. I've got one Cyclamen die. I got one. But yeah, dropping a Necron die is actually just like... It genuinely feels like you've just been punched. Actually disgusting. Did you watch Technoblade? I did, yeah. A little bit. Not a lot, to be fair. Not a lot. The Great Potato War. Did watch that one. Imagine only dropping one. Ah, yeah, alright, alright. Alright now. Imagine dropping one with like 50 mil Blaze XP. Yeah, look, the RNG is diabolically bad. And I thought it was a macro. W. 500 Slayer XP from the next boss. Ooh, that might be a good prediction. I'm not allowed to place on E-Dregs. That is not a Slayer. I am, in fact, not allowed to do that. Four trunk skins for 85 mil, now they're 120. GG. GG. What is your magical power? It is Scorching. Because I need the attack speed. And Scorching is pretty damn good. How do you get tokens? I can trade in a level 9 Slayer for a token. Voiding my, meaning that I'm no longer allowed to do that Slayer. But I get a token in return for it. Hype useful for E-Man. Yeah, it's the best way to spawn the boss. And it's obviously the best healing item as well. What's the point in macroing this game? Money, mostly. Money or making grinds that are horrifically boring significantly better. Look, I'm against cheating as much as the next guy, but Hypixel does somewhat... Hypixel does somewhat incentivize macroing. If we're gonna be real. They do sort of just straight up incentivize cheating. You're pretty much just asking, please ban me. No, not really. No. No, you're giving Hypixel too much credit. You're giving them way too much credit. How does pet luck work for the black cat? It gives you more pet luck. Accents, what's good, what's good? How do one? And to be careful, real. Yeah, no, you're giving them way too much. You're giving them way too much credit. Pretty good. What about you? Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I haven't skill issued E-Man in a while, which is making me nervous. Because I know it's only a matter of time. What's your advice? Got 6. Didn't do enough damage to consistently kill blazes. I'm Aurora Crimson. I'm assuming which tier? I'm assuming you're talking about like tier 3 or something, right? Or tier 2. Tier 3. Get more MP. You don't need Aurora Crimson. Like, look, I mean, I have got a guide on YouTube that goes through all of blazes, but I mean, a little bit more damage probably doesn't help. Realistically, though, just get more true defense is probably your best option. And the easiest. Probably not just the best, but the easiest option. 50 seconds per tier 4 spider. Fast or slow? Extremely slow. Look, I would just wait on spider. I'll be 100% with you. I would just wait. Right now on alpha, they've got changes that make that basically half the amount of time it takes to do a spider kill. We do, yeah. I mean, it is extremely slow. $10 seconds slower than FD. That'll probably... How? Then that is entirely a skill issue. What? How are we doing less damage? How are we getting slower bosses in Crimson than FD? Unless you're spending like 6 seconds every 5 weeks to 50 seconds spawn and kill. Nah, 50 seconds spawn and kill is pretty decent. That's not too bad. Especially not in Year of the Witch. Current armor, I'm currently using Final Destination. Oh, hey, this should be a decent boss kill. This should be a decent kill time. I think. Yep, just stand straight in the laser, why don't you? That's a good idea. That'll do loads, that'll do loads. Done clearing out old toy box? Gotta know what I found between my Legos. Is it more Lego? Was it fentanyl? Or a 19-inch knife? Is 55-second tier 5 good? Spawn and kill or just kill? They should allow you to take whatever you want on alpha. What do you mean? Why? Can I ask if Warden Helmet is better than Primordial Helmet? Yesn't. It is more damage, yes. To answer your question. Slower spawn speed, but more damage. Actually, I guess that also depends on how on the rest of your gear. Like, and your magical power. If you've got low magical power and your gear is not great, then frankly, Primordial probably will do more damage. Just 1 minute 50... Oh, okay. 50 seconds is quite slow. It takes you a minute to spawn your boss? Okay, that's diabolical. Yeah, I knew the skill issue was coming at some point. I knew I couldn't escape it forever. It was only a matter of time. Is Rift really worth it? Money? Or I mean, necklace? Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, Rift is actually decent. Doing Arachne while grinding spider? Oh, then, I mean, you're alright. Spawn time ain't that bad, then. That being said, kill time's a little bit on the slow side. Typically not seen as worth it. I mean, there's a few decent ones, but yeah, I agree. Just kind of depends on what you like. Are your next profiles just Slayers? Nah, only the Blaze is actually the only Slayer profile. Or the only Slayer-based profile out of the next 4. 3 or 4. $850 MP Burning Crimson and Frozen Blaze. What time should I be getting? Literally no idea. How much money will it take me to go from 345 MP to 700? Go calculate it. Go figure it out. I don't know, man. You should do a giveaway for the hype. That's kind of the plan. Although it won't really be an official. E-Man carrying is a new level of making money. E-Man carrying makes a shit ton of money. E-Man carrying makes a very large amount of money. Think I could do tier 4s in your gear, but 510 MP. Yeah. Oh, they would just be a lot slower. Obviously. And you'd have to be healing a lot more often. Possibly would be using an Enderman pet instead of a lion as well. Like. Why are chatters giving prompts to fight? Wait, what? Oh. I think it should be around 80 mils, 700. It's not quite. No. No. That's not quite right. It's 0 to 700 is like 300 and something mil. Lion or Anki better? I think Anki's better if you are using Swarm and... Or if... Well, Anki's, I think, better if you can get all 500 strength out of it. And liquidate everything and buy one now. See, a scrolled Hyperion is 1.2 billion and I am worth 850 million. So, not quite. Close, though. It wouldn't just get banned. No, that's why I have to actually choose who to give it to. Like, obviously I can't just give it to anyone, because then, yeah, they would probably get banned. Choose? How so? With my eyes? I don't know. You doing scrolls? Yeah. Just a hype, not a wimp. Well, a normal hype's a bit useless, isn't it? An unscrolled hype is pretty pointless. A little bit pointless doing a series to a useless item. That's why Core can't buy hype? Yeah. Getting decent MP is cheap, but the problem is getting more slots. Real. When you expect hype? No idea. No idea. There's no Enderman. There's no Enderman because it's a hype mage. There's a greedy fuck. We like hype mages. Hey, nice. How much do you want for you to carry me with 3 tier 4s? No. I don't do carries. How many bosses are you getting per hour? 1 to 7. Do you have a next series? Yep, Blaze Slayer 7 speedrun. Then the next set of series aren't actually Slayer focused. Won't you and the guy you give it to get banned? Not if I choose somebody who is a high enough level. Obviously, yeah, if I give it to like some random level 100, then yeah, they'll probably be banned. So I've got to choose somebody that probably won't get banned. Which time zone are you in? UK. How much damage are you doing to the boss? 700 to 800k, I think. Maybe a little bit more than that, actually. Don't know. I reckon you should switch up the Slayers type series. Well, if you heard what I just said, the next series is speedrunning Blaze Slayer level 7, and then the next series, but set of series after that, isn't Slayers. That being said, my channel is also built on Slayers. Like that's the whole that's what this channel is built on. Level 260 is high enough. Keep the atom split? No. Oh, as you're aware, I've quit my main profile. Bye? Alright, well, see you. I have a question. Yes. So not really much point in keeping it now. But it'd be pretty fun watching you do something different. Well, once again, as for the third time now, Blaze 8 speedrun is the next profile. After that, the next set of profiles are not Slayers. Did you sell / give away the atom splits? The non-soulbound ones, yeah. The whole reason behind me getting every type of atom split is basically because I soulbound 3 different ones like an idiot. And wanted to actually have a good enough reason to have a bunch of them. The entire reason of me buying a shit ton of atom splits is to cover up my dumb mistake. And now that profile doesn't matter anymore, I don't need to cover up shit. What else do you enjoy besides Slayers? Honestly, kind of like foraging. Haven't really had the chance to do much Kudra, so I don't know much about that one. Farming, not a massive fan of, to be fair. It's a bit boring. Fishing, I do really like fishing. Not great for, okay. Not brilliant for content, hence why I don't really ever fish on stream. Or fish off stream, to be fair, because I don't have the time to. Don't really have the time to do much stuff that's not to do anything that's not content related. Thoughts on the fishing nerf coming? The Magma Lord necklace, I'm assuming, is what you're talking about. The thing that is not a finalized change. No, okay. Then wait, which one's the fishing nerf? The mob cap. Oh, okay. I don't know. What, as in a total of 10? I don't think it's the right way to fix it, but, I mean... I don't think it's necessarily the right way to fix the problem, but it is an understandable way to fix the problem. I think it's a fair way to handle it. Right, okay. Cool, I guess. Dropped judgment call from one of my carries, one on Juju. Hey, Juju. What? Wait, no you didn't. That's a lie. How I can get over this problem. What problem? Oh, sorry, I missed it. You know that in phase in Tower of Tier 4 and 5, where the boss is immune to damage and people keep hitting it, so Venomous enchants stack? That doesn't work for me for some reason. Probably because you don't do enough damage. Probably because you don't do enough damage. Cage Wisp, 3rd in 20 bang. Holy shit, okay. So I need to do specific damage. You know, you just need to do a lot of damage. It's not so much like a specific damage, it just needs to be high. Otherwise, it won't really do anything. Finally, we're getting some luck again. Goodness gracious. Why is someone endermite mining down here? I mean, I don't know much about endermite. I don't know much about endermite mining, so... I mean, is this actually a good location to do it, or... I love it when my boss just decides to teleport to me. You're the witch. Yeah, but why do it down there? Why are they mining in the bruises, though? There's so many better locations. When you sleep, but your streams are too addicting. Go sleep, man. Go sleep. Better because you usually get griefed. I feel like there's still got to be some better locations. Surely there's got to be some better locations that don't get griefed. Did you buy a Vampire Dentist Relic for doing Tier 4? I can't use a Vampire Dentist Relic because I haven't done Vampire. Good night, good night, good night. Sleep well, and I hope you have a good day at school. Hopped a bunch, fair. you reckon I'd make solid money starting Blaze with Burning 10 star if I have Kime 5 daggers and Rag upgrade pieces? Yeah, I mean, probably. I don't know what the rest of your gear is like. I know nothing about your MP or anything. I would hope that you have a golden dragon with stuff like that. And would be slightly concerned if we didn't. This even when you die. How do you not lose hope and motivation? Why would I lose hope and motivation? What? I die every once in a while, but it's not like I die every single time, is it? I kill a lot more than I die to. Also, I find it fun. If I'm dying, then that means that I still have progression to make. I still have stuff I could do better. I could move slightly more efficiently. You know, I can move a bit more efficiently. I can hit less lasers. I could have reacted faster. There's still more. It means that there's more to do. 1650 MP and G-Drag. Yeah, you should be able to make decent money. MP's a little on the low end, but you should be fine. I can confirm, cannot do a tier 4 Blaze. GG. I'm getting 18, 19 second boss time, only tier 4. Well, I mean, yeah, that's because your MP is unbelievably low for Blaze. Dragon Scots with both hands up. Alright. Ender Artifact got similar stuff but can't do tier 4. When you say similar stuff, what's different? I also want to make very clear, this is going to sound egotistical, but Enderman is one of the most skill expressive slayers in my opinion. It is one of the only slayers. Yeah, no, it probably is the most skill expressive slayer where the more you do it, the better you are. You can do Enderman with significantly less gear if you are just better at the Slayer. Blaze isn't like that because you just need a lot of true defense to get through it, and the others aren't really like that. Rev's easy, Sven's easy, Tarantula's kind of just a damage check on the bats. But with E-Man, it is mostly just practice, learning movement. Alright, both hands up. The chair's in the way. Fuck off. Well, I mean, it's something, I guess. Lucky Owl is the ultimate counterexample? What do you mean? In what way? Hey, yeah. The more you do E-Man, the better you are. I mean, up to a point, of course. FD, 13k kills. That's your problem. Get it up to 25k. Do you have 100% attack speed? No, 82%. Do you have 82% attack speed first? Second, get your FD up to at least 25. Yeah. What's the Slayer mod you use? Which one? And to do what? Wooden helmet or more MP? I got 850 MP and I need to lower my boss times. Probably more MP. First try. First try. Be gone for 30 minutes. What did I come back to? Squats. Just plain simple normal squats. So aiming for the 10th Judgment Core drop right now. 4,000 kills. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I feel it. Soon. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Any of them. Well, Sky Honey is the thing that puts the health down low. Sky Honey is also what puts the profit tracker up there. That's kind of it, really. That's kind of all that I do. E-Man is so unbelievably bad for money. Correct. It is, in fact, the absolute worst Slayer. Even with cores. It has the lowest average coins per hour. Ideal tier 4 E-Man as an endgame player. I don't know, like... Depends on what strats you're using, to be fair. If we're not using any funnies, then like 23, 22s, low 20s. Yeah, like low 20s is pretty reasonable. That's not too hard to get. If we are using funny strats, then like 11 seconds. 11, 12 seconds. When should someone start Blaze? Whenever you want. Just depends on how fast you want to be killing the boss. And how long you want to be taking on it. I love to do E-Man, it's my favorites, but I lose motivation after some bosses and I see my profit counter. I understand that. That's part of why I'm doing them in the bruises, so summoning eyes kind of keep... Summoning eyes do kind of keep me sane. But to be honest, at the moment, I don't exactly mind that much. My choices of Slayers that I could be doing on this profile, if I didn't use any tokens, would be Rev, Tarantula, Sven, or E-Man. And I can't lie, Tarantula is barely more profitable than E-Man at my current stage of the game. Because of how long it takes to kill the second phase. Well, the other thing, do you have 82% attack speed? But yeah, at my current stage, Tarantula is barely more profitable than E-Man. And especially now with the Ananke feathers being gone. But to be fair, like what? After the next update, Tarantulas might have been more workable. But I still wouldn't really want to do them. E-Man is... Ananke is only 300,000 XP for Tarantula now and is no longer profit. Attack speed out with attribute. How do you increase your attack speed without attributes? I mean, MP is one of the major parts. Renowned it also gives... How many bruiser kills are we at? A couple. MP is... like Power Stone is a big one. Some certain weapons do it. Honestly, most people use... pet item, of course, like Crochet Tiger Plushie is 30. G-Drag also gives a fuck ton. Better profit than Blaze from Blaze and Tarantula. That doesn't surprise me. That's mostly because Blaze makes more money than Tarantula. Tarantula is in fact Blaze is in fact the best Slayer for money. Bro does not know that Tarantula's getting a massive buff in boss time. It is almost like I literally just said, although with the stuff on Alpha, the bosses will be significantly faster. Did literally just say that, but fair enough. That being said, when I made the choice to switch to E-Man and use my token, Alpha was not out yet. And Anankes had been removed. Anankes had been reduced to 300k, meaning it was just a smart choice at that moment in time to not do Tarantula. And now I can't go back to Tarantula even if I wanted to, so it's all good. We're kind of stuck between Sven and E-Man. And neither of them is particularly better than the other for coins. Actually, no, that's not true. E-Man is technically better than Sven because of summoning eyes. I think I convert my Iron Man to normal. Feel like Iron Man isn't impressive anymore, so I want to progress. Should I do it? If you want. For End Island more than any... Yeah, I agree. End is always laggy. Is that good? Yeah, it works. /Terra for Slayers, I cannot do that. because Kudra and the Crimson Quest is not a Slayer. Right, okay, there goes my health, I suppose. Not really too sure why it took half of it in one hit. But sure. But yeah, I can't get Crimson even if I wanted it. And even if I were to use a token, the highest level of Crimson that I could get would be base. What's your boss times? Do you have Cookie? I do. For another 1 day and 3 hours. What was I going to say? What's your ping there? Between like 120 to 150. Anyway, boss times is between like 65 to 55 seconds-ish. Largely depends on the server and my own raw talent. Unfortunately, I don't have much of that. Slash call Maddox instead of the bat phone. Because I like the bat phone. And I also I just can't bother to get an Abby phone, I'll be honest. Always 230? High ping. Please get touched, like, stop running away from my summons. Stop pausing! You are not meant to be able to pause an online game. See, that's the problem with Hypixel. They try to pause the online game, and you can't do that. $61. Well, yeah, the kill times aren't terrible. And I could definitely make some upgrades. Gilded Golden Wolf was good. How are we doing? Like, I could definitely make some upgrades and stuff. Old Hair was better. Old Hair was just annoying to deal with, I'll be honest with you. Better or not, it was so annoying. I didn't want to spend the time. I didn't want to deal with it. Too much effort, to be honest with you. And absolutely horrific in summer. Next upgrade is just talismans. Any upgrades now is just talismans. Like, I did really like the long hair, but good lord, it's just so annoying. My hair's also incredibly thick, so it took me 45 minutes minimum to actually dry my hair. Which is just, I don't want to deal with, man. If I cut them, how do I LARP as a twink? Wig. The ultimate LARP. Don't just LARP as a twink. LARP having long hair. Get wig. It's a 2-for-1 special. Or what, LARP as a lesbian twink? Yeah, that'd be stupid. Imagine doing something like that. What a who would do something like that? Nah. That'd be honestly, that'd be kind of crazy. You can't play. It's 9. Help me. What do you want me to do? What do you mean help? What, I don't know what I can do here. Right now, it looks like those cotton trees from the Lorax. Right, okay. Got it. Jayhawk, you've missed... You have missed, like, YouTube chat of YouTube chat time earlier. Bro, you have missed some peak YouTube chat times. Do something, bro. Oh! Is that good? Did it help anything, or... Wilbur Soot lookalike, for real. Are we sure? Are we sure? I don't know, man. I can't help but feel like that's not right, quite right. Look at the goons! Stop focusing on me! I saw the crimson damage message in Guildbridge. What? The what? The crimson damage message in Guildbridge. What? The what? Oh, that. No, I can't. I don't remember. I don't remember all of it. It was just some YouTube chat moments of YouTube chat. Why are you so pretty? Born that way. I got all of my mother's genes and none of my father's genes. That's not actually true. I did get one of my father's genes. His white skin. The one thing that the singular thing that I got, I look nothing like my dad. I genuinely look nothing like my dad. But the singular thing that I got from him is his Scottish skin tone. That is the one thing. My mother's nice Italian olive skin just didn't even try. That shit didn't even try. And it actually annoys me. It is the singular, the one thing that for some reason I guess runs. I guess that's just the one thing that actually won the race. Yo, was good. How did him propose to? Was good. I felt you will be as good as. I felt you will be good as Jerry and Lambo. Yes. I think. What do these words mean? What's your plan for Derpy around the corner? Give up? How do I always end up doing Slayer to Hyperion with Derpy? How does this happen every single time? I've done this series twice and both of them have had Derpy in. we're 2 for 2. Because you suck at planning, yeah. To be fair, my planning was slightly thrown off by a 3-month ban. When is Derpy? I think Derpy's the next I think Derpy's the next mayor. Right? Why'd you get banned? Watchdog thought I was IRL trading. Watchdog thought I was a heinous, disgusting criminal. My crimes to the level of Icalazar's. Honestly, it was just disgusting. People think what he did was bad. Let me tell you. It's frankly just disgusting. It's always scary whenever I hit my head. Look at the goons! So that's how you got a new room. Huh? Derpy's the one with more XP. Yeah, but Derpy's also the one with more HP. What do you mean got a new rune? Huh? What? Am I done? Maybe a core drop in Jerry. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Possibly not. Maybe not. There's definitely chances that we don't do E-Man during Jerry. I might have to do Sven again. What is a good boss time for Tarantula tier 5? Like 25 seconds, 26 seconds? Yeah, like 25 seconds, I think. We've had Slayer XP multiplier like the one Aura did. Derpy, I mean, Derpy's still good. Derpy's still extremely good, to be fair. I can't really complain much. Derpy's still a really strong mayor. On Alpha, you can do it in like 15 seconds. Okay, but Alpha's not main, is it? Therefore, no matter how fast you can do it on Alpha, that doesn't mean anything. Alpha means nothing until it's on the main server. You think the RNG of Tarantula will become cheaper? No, I don't. Actually, yes. Yeah, I do actually. I think they will. Yeah, I guess we might have to lock in on Sven for Derpy. Or I guess there's I guess I have other choices. Please, 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 please. I gotta swap lobbies. No, I don't. Oh, it's okay. It's functional again. Alright, cool, I guess. Sure. I'll take that. I'll take that. This is a good lobby. I like this one. I like this one. This is good. Have you seen the Poignant Lucky Clover? The one that gives... What, is it... It's not a pet item, is it? It's a... You give it, like... Why is... Soupy Dev's been dead for a while. I would assume his PC died or something again. That's usually why Soupy's dead. Okay, I got it. I gotta swap lobbies. Surely I gotta swap, right? Surely we gotta swap, right? Can't find skyblock streams anymore, but you have all you could ever desire here. Surely, right? Guardian Sale, the Magic Find rework? Hopefully soon, right? I mean, Magic Find rework will be a long time. That one won't be anytime soon. That's almost a guarantee. Nay. I can only take so much of the chatter intelligence that's here. Fair. You know what? Understandable. I don't blame you. Everyone's got their limits. How much XP do we have left on Sven? Okay, 400k. I mean, it's not bad. It's actually not that much. Might continue doing it off stream. Okay. Not this one. Got that. Okay. Message received. Message received. Not that one. Watch the bruises be full. Watch it just be absolutely empty. What? Have I done right by the god of fortune or something today? What? Hey, it was good, Ral. Was good. Do you know why Sky Honey Profit Tracker is broken with Sven's? Yeah, it's because I'm assuming you're in the park. It's because it's just the park. Basically it runs off your scoreboard. So if you can see the Slayer quest thing on your scoreboard, the Profit Tracker should work. Other than that, GG on your enchant rune. Oh, incoming enchant rune. No, don't use. Okay, guess not. I guess we're dead. All right, it's okay. I didn't want to live. It's okay. Living is for the weak, maybe. Have I got a notification? That's why I've got a notification. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. You know what time it is? You know what time it is, chat? You know what time it is? You know what time? You know what time it is, chat? It's time to raid. It's time to raid into network issue. Because hypixel skyblock seems to be having a network issue right now. Anyway, it's her subathon. It's her birthday as well, so go wish her happy birthday. Go say happy birthday. Be nice. I know that might be difficult. I know that might be a tough task. But please be nice. Anyway, other than that, chat, have a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow. Because, I mean, actually, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow because it's bank holiday, so I don't have to go to college. It'll be great. Anyway, farewell. Have a wonderful time. Enjoy network issue. Or Kiwi. Say happy birthday.